Greetings, Internet, and happy Valentine's Day. Also, happy birthday to my grandmother. Rest in peace, Grandma. I love you. Hello from the Paisley couch. It's the Amazing FLEC, and I don't know if you can see her very well, but here's Lucy the cat. She's my manager and PR agent here on this channel. So yeah, chances are I do not know who you are, and chances are pretty good you have no idea who I am either. But you and I, we got some things in common. We both have red blood. We both need to breathe. We both need to eat food and drink water to survive. We all need to use the restroom every once in a while. We all need to sleep from time to time. And we all need a little love in our life. Now, if you're anything like me, most of the romantic relationships that I've been through haven't quite worked out. And for many people, this is one of those holidays that can either add a lot to your day or really be depressing. And for some folks, like myself, it's just another day, but it's a day worth celebrating, I guess. Even though I'm a single 37-year-old guy with a cat. But the best relationships in my life are with friends and family. Yeah, I haven't had the best luck with romantic relationships, otherwise I'd probably be with someone right now. And as they say, it takes two to make something work, and I know that I've made plenty of mistakes in previous relationships. I'm very lucky though to have been with some wonderful partners in the past. And when I look back, I wish that I put more into some of the relationships I was in. But as they say, hindsight's 20/20, and I'm lucky to still be on good terms with most of my exes. I mean, I don't have a problem with any of the people I've dated before, and they might have a problem with me, and that's understandable. I'm not a perfect catch. I can be very self-centered at times. I was never good at remembering birthdays or anniversaries. I'm not the kind of person who goes out and gets cards for different holidays. I can be sentimental up until a point, but it's mostly just my memories. And sometimes little trinkets can be tokens of those memories. And sometimes I like to go through my old planners from years past, and those are my memories too. It's like a journal in a way, but just with one or two little notes on what happened that particular day, and it can bring back all those memories. And I hear stories about different love languages and different ways that people express love and receive love and like to feel love. And I know that relationships can come with expectations on what a partner ought to do and how they should function for the other person. And every relationship is an abstract social contract where the lines are drafted either with very direct, clear-cut communication or through passive-aggressive communication or insinuation. And a lot of that can get pretty messy for a guy like me. So I like to keep it simple and just stay on good terms with people, and I try to avoid dating a lot more these days. I'm actually happy and okay with that. There's this whole thing where the grass is always greener on the other side. I know a lot of people that are in relationships, and they've been in relationships for 10, 20, 30, 40 years. And you can see how happy they are, but at the same time, you can also see where they might be butting heads or they have their disagreements from time to time. Or they probably have their struggles that the rest of the world just doesn't see. And I have a bunch of friends who are also single, and it pains them. They just don't want to be single. They want to be with someone. They want to have someone they can talk to, someone that they can hold and be with and love. And it seems like no matter where you're at, you want to be on the other side sometimes. Most of the people I know who are in happy relationships like to be where they are. But there are people who get themselves in situations that they'd rather not be in. And they feel trapped because maybe they share a pet or have kids together. Or they have a house or a financial obligation like mortgage or rent to pay. That's no way to keep a relationship together or a reason to. But sometimes we have to roll with what our options are. So I'm all over the place here. I guess the point of this video here today is to assure you that everyone deserves love. Even the cranky, mean people, they need the love the most. And I know if you want to receive love from someone else, especially someone you might have a crush on, it all starts with you. You have to love yourself. Why should I take relationship advice from a 37-year-old single dude? I got a cat. That's got to count for something, right? She loves me. That's good enough for me. But you gotta love yourself, though. If you don't love yourself, it's not gonna make it any easier for someone else to love you. And it might be part of the dream where someone else will come along and love you and bring you up. Like maybe a Prince Charming archetype or something like that. But I think a lot of fairy tales and stories, we've romanticized them over the years, and they've more or less tainted our idea of how real relationships work. Not to mention all the rules have changed so much with social media, and with our smartphones, the internet, dating apps, and they keep changing in strange ways. Like we're in this global pandemic now, which makes it very difficult for a lot of us to go out and meet new people and date, in person at least, you know? So yeah, these are confusing times. Things keep changing, and they're going to keep changing. Things are going to keep changing faster and faster as we go forward. So, all the more reason to love yourself. I got myself some chocolates earlier today. I went out and got myself some grape juice. Gonna have some dark chocolate and some grape juice and celebrate this day here today. I'm gonna throw on some EDM and cut a rug with my dancing shoes and dance around my living room with Lucy the cat. She'll probably just watch me indifferently, like she does. I also got a couple other boxes of chocolates to give to some friends who might be lonely today. I might not see them today, but I'll have them from next time I see them. I'm not saying you should go out and buy chocolates for people and maybe give them the wrong idea, but sometimes a little text just to say hello and wish them a happy holiday can go a long way and make them feel a little bit better. Oh yeah, you like my flowers? I got these over here on the table next to the paisley couch today. They're really cool, check them out. They're made out of old books, and I got this from a wedding my friend had, and I thought they were really, really beautiful, so I asked if I can grab a small bouquet for back at home. I love the smell of shredded literature in the afternoon, but I'm a fan of beauty that doesn't fade. I like dead flowers because once they're dead, they won't die again. They'll stay that beautiful forever. Sometimes I like to buy myself some roses and I hang them upside down and let them dry, and they dry really nice. And then you can put them in a vase and you don't have to worry about watering them, and they'll always look the same way, and they smell pretty nice too. Fresh roses are really nice also, but I'm also of that school of thought, if you really think it's beautiful, don't kill it. And if it's already dead, might as well honor the dead and get the most beauty you can out of it. Anyways, I wanted to keep this one a shorter video, but I've been rambling on for a while. I'll have to edit a lot of stuff out. But the overall point I think here today is love yourself. You are worth it. Like I said earlier, I don't know who you are, where you've been, and what you've done, but there's always time to make the right decision and live a better life. The more good you do for other people, the more other people will see that. And the more other people see that, the more likely they are to do good things for you too. I'm not talking about virtue signaling or anything like that. I'm talking about doing good for the sake of good. It really does come around. I'm not even one who believes in karma in the spiritual sense of the word. I'm not even sure where I fall on the whole entire spectrum of spirituality and religion and God and those questions. I feel like those are a lot of unanswerable questions. But I do know there's lots of legitimate reasons to believe in the whole saying of what goes around comes around. And the more good you do, the more good will come back to you. For the most part. I know there's an exception to every rule and a rule to every exception. Take it or leave it. That's my unsolicited advice for you here today. Love yourself. Be kind to other people. Do the right thing whenever you have the opportunity to, and a little act of kindness can go a very, very long way. So from Amazing FLEC and Lucy the cat, my manager here, we'd like to thank you for stopping by the old paisley couch. Happy Valentines to you, everyone. And as always, everyone out there, remember to keep safe, be well, stay humble, and peace.